Hi guys, so Mimi. I felt guided to come on and do a reading for the Divine Masculine Collective. So Spirit, what is it that this Masculine Collective needs to see and hear today? This Masculine Collective needs to see and hear, Spirit. Anything else? Anything else? Spirit. Some ashes here from the incense. I'm going to get out of there. We're going to start with the Four Stones protection. Okay, and this is on page 133. That number could be relevant for you. The newly risen sun brings hope and renewed vitality to the vulnerable. Shelter and protection for the weak or the spiritually wounded is the responsibility of us all. Many trials and tribulations surface during our lifetime, and being able to endure such times is the sign of a strong heart and healthy spirit. Finding a personal place of emotional safety may require patience and a stoical dedication to the quest, but for those who have weathered adversity and known loss, the light of life and love will always burn brightly within them. By building on a foundation of ethical beliefs, boundaries, and skills, we can be assured that when the test comes, we are secure in our self-knowledge and confidence. The human ability to recognize and feel compassion for those who need help is just as important. However, the storm may tear at our own inner place of protection. We must keep the faith that the sun will rise again for all those in peril and offer fresh opportunities and spiritual rewards. Such is the law of karma, that each act or selfless protection and mercy for those in need revitalizes the spiritual warrior with a sense of peace and divinity rarely found in common practice. And I am actually getting the energy of perhaps you are a caregiver like I am. Perhaps it's just in your nature to take care of others. Okay, next we have the Five of Bows, which speaks of empowerment. Okay, this is on page 104. That number could be relevant for you. By facing and defeating our greatest fears, we empower ourselves and grow more resilient and effective against adversity. This leads to the individual's belief that they are no longer simply powerless. The empowered individual ultimately has the capability to influence and affect the outcome of events and change perceptions. The mastery of any skill or discipline enables empowerment for clear and decisive mental processes, and the arrows of one's desires and wishes can be loosed at destiny with positive effect. The time of self-empowerment by seizing the initiative is here. By channeling primal, fertile, and protective energies, the individual can evolve a grounded and assertive mindset and utilize this for effective growth and change. This is true not only for the individual, but also for society. It is the meaning of achieving one's destiny as a matter of choice, not chance. The act of observing the particle changes the particle, and this raw dynamic life force can be focused and deployed to influence situations in the practical world. Empowerment enables the individual to overcome negative self-images or destructive emotional addictions and increases confidence by overcoming stigma or social handicaps. Empowerment is the key to the attainment of one's destiny and the feeling of spiritual fulfillment through a proactive and positive attitude to life. And my example of this is how I've always had extreme social anxiety and never been able to do public speaking. It's so severe, I literally freeze and feel like I can't even breathe and have like a severe panic attack. However, I'm slowly learning to overcome this by doing my readings like this. Okay, next we have Four of Bows. Celebration, and this is on page 103. That number could be relevant for you. A celebration of health, wealth, and security, and a time to relax and enjoy the bounty of good fortune or labor. A holiday or festival at a time of plentiful fertility and creativity. While focus, effort, and dedication are inherent in the mastery of any skill that requires patience and practice, a time for relaxation and thankful celebration is also valuable. Without the timely and earned reward of indulgence, pleasure, and friendship, we become detached and isolated from those with whom we share a kinship and a common moral code or bond. To be able to relax and share in the bounty is a part of the human spirit's healing process and is how we refresh and nourish our soul. Whether the celebration is a traditional festival or the marking of a personal achievement, to allow the empowering energy of carefree celebration and laughter to revitalize our resolve and rekindle our desire is a gift from which reflection on the beauty, generosity, and natural wonder becomes available. To share and exchange the bounty of good fortune with those we love and respect is the most rewarding celebration in which we can indulge ourselves. Okay, the next is the Three of Bows fulfillment. And this is page 102. That number could be relevant for you. Nourishment from a spiritual source gives inner security and joy. Goals and desires are reached, making life rich with emotional scrutiny and a sense of completion. The archer must be at one with the bow to fully direct its potential energy, and just as the arrow passes through the bow, propelling it to its target with effortless grace, the questing heart and seeker of knowledge allows the energy to flow through him. This combination of balanced energy and intellectual focus enables the mastering of any situation and allows the enrichment of success by being both at one with the environment and its inhabitants. Reaching this inner stronghold of strength and peace can only be achieved by constant reprisal, vigilance, and commitment to your goals, but the act of letting the power flow through you and having the trust to allow your arrows to fly completes an unseen universal circuit. The inner stillness and focus thus produced is easily apparent and observable to others and builds a sense of trust, confidence, and security in those for whom you are responsible. This inner shining energy will inspire others to start out on their own path of discovery and sojourn to fulfillment. So I feel like you're someone who's been through a spiritual awakening already, and you have chosen to go ahead and walk the spiritual path, and you are going to end up being a light to others. Okay, and now we have the Ace of Bows, page 100. The number 100 could be important for you. Spark of life. As the turning of the cosmic axis generates the spark of life, so the kindling of a flame sparks the necessary light and warmth in our lives. The drill bow suggests the human element, our partnership with the environment in which we live, and the mastery of its gifts. By shaping, directing, and persevering with the tool that both hunts and nurtures fire, we kindle the spark that starts the process of creation and empowerment. This takes skill, effort, commitment, and persistence, but the universe always responds with enlightenment, challenge, and opportunity. This is the nature of the human relationship with creation and leads to a deeper awareness of the part we must play in the great scheme of things. Harnessing the energy inherent in the bow and the skill and endurance needed to loose the hunter's arrows accurately and efficiently are as primal and ancient as human existence itself. Every native tribe on Earth developed the bow as a tool in choosing, shaping, and tuning the bow stave and the arrows is a time-consuming and demanding craft that hones our skills and widens our knowledge of all the materials required in this ancient art. This also includes the habits and patterns of nature associated with the prey the hunter seeks, and may infuse the archer with a new respect and reverence for the creatures that inhabit the wildwood. Be prepared to learn new skills, adapt to a change in environment, and focus and tune your instincts to the tasks at hand. Okay, so there's a whole lot there about doing work, and I feel like this is about going within and doing the inner work on yourself and honing your skills at your own self-mastery, okay? Now I'm going to pull from the Great Unknown Tarot. Sorry, the Wild Unknown Tarot. Spirit, what other messages does the masculine collective need to see in here today? What other messages? Thank you, Spirit. It is a very, very, very hot day. So we're going to start with the Mother of Wands. Okay, this is on pages 68 and 69. Those numbers could be relevant for you. Attractive, domestic, vibrant. The Mother of Wands is a vibrant woman and happy mother. Family comes first in her world. She's very protective of it and is the dominant parent within the home. Though proud and determined, she has enough grace and beauty that you'd hardly notice her forceful nature. Oftentimes, she's overcome great pain or trauma in her life. It's important not to get on her bad side, and I'm feeling like this is the feminine that you are connected to. Okay, now we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, this is pages 122 and 123. Ruin, rock bottom, melodrama. When the 10 of Swords appears, you finally hit rock bottom. You've let others walk all over you while you play the victim. Is it possible that you love the backstabbing and drama too much to move forward without it? If not for the drama, what would you focus on? It's time to find out. And I feel like 100%, again, you're being guided to go within and discover your own self. Focus on that self-discovery, self-mastery. Next, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting that you might be feeling the loss of your feminine right now. I know a lot of feminines are ascending right now. And the masculines are no longer feeling their energy as they ascend up. Okay. This is on pages 142 and 143, so those numbers could be relevant for you. With 143, I am getting the message of I love you. So that is coming from your spirit guide. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, sadness, worry, illness. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of hard times. It may come in the form of an illness, job loss, financial trouble, or rejection. Above all this, there will be worry, so much worry. This anxiety is counterproductive and damaging. You must find a way to quiet the mind during this difficult time. Rely on meditation or visualization to find peace. Okay, so you're going to discover, just like your feminine did, why meditation is so important. And learning how to quiet the mind and go within and discover who you truly are, what it is you truly want, so that you can go after those things. Okay, and finally we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Cups is Illusion and Deception, pages 86 and 87. Those numbers could be relevant for you. The 7 of Cups is not the most welcome card. It indicates you'll face temptation in many aspects of your life. Whether it's cheating for pleasure or for money, you'll soon realize you've been building a house of cards. You may feel as though you can't see clearly, can't judge right from wrong or up from down. This is the spell of the Seven of Cups. It's best to remove yourself for a while, step back until you can see straight again. So I feel like the universe is going to be providing a whole lot of distractions that are going to make it very hard for you to focus if you don't go within. The universe is definitely going to guide you to go within. Coming out extremely heavy in this reading. Okay, my final message for the Masculine Collective, I'm going to pull from the Yogi Oracle deck. So Spirit, what's the final message this Masculine Collective needs to see and hear today? Final message here, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We got quite a few Oracle cards that came out for this reading. That's quite okay. Oni, ogres, or demons, fear, courage, strength. Okay, this is on pages 108 and 109. Those numbers could be relevant for you. It is the person who knows fear who can show real courage. Enormous, heavily muscled Oni charge. Roaring, they swing their iron clubs at anything in their way. With wild hair, long horns, and sharp fangs, these dreaded beasts strike fear into the hearts of everyone they run across. The old Japanese adage, "It is the person who knows fear who can show real courage," states that the true bravery isn't about denying that you're afraid of or running unprepared into a dangerous situation. Real courage is understanding the risks of a difficult situation, then, while keeping a cool head, making a strategy to move forward despite your fears. Reflection, what frightens you and is holding you back? How can you examine it, decide the best path to take, and move forward bravely? And I feel like this has to do with your feminine. Okay, because the masculine runs out of fear of that unconditional love that the feminine provides, right? That is what causes the running, that fear. You have to go within and heal that inner childhood trauma that is causing you to fear genuine love. Okay, next we have Kosadate Ure, child rearing ghost, compassion, thoughtfulness, empathy. Okay, this is on pages 88 and 89. Those numbers could be relevant for you. Compassion in action. Under the pale moonlight, a ghostly figure clutches a small bundle to her chest, moving silently. The Kosadate Ure, driven by an unbreakable bond to feed her child, visits a sweet shop every night after dark and asks for soft barley candy. The shop owner demonstrates compassion after finally understanding his visitor is a ghost. He searches for her grave, hearing a crying baby, digs, and rescues the child. Omoyurai is a distinctly Japanese word that is layered in meaning. It's not just compassion, but implicitly understanding what another person might want or need, and then acting without being told. Omoyurai could look like offering an umbrella to someone caught in the rain, or buying a little present you think a friend might really like. These acts of thoughtfulness toward others and yourself will return in unexpected ways. Reflection, is there anyone around you who might need an act of omoyurai from you? Okay, and again, I'm getting this goes directly back to your divine feminine. You need to have compassion for your divine feminine, right? Next, we have Milkyure Gaishi, pillow turners. This is on pages 90 and 91. Those numbers could be important for you. Perspective shift, playful disruption, inversion, reverse thinking. A sleeper wakes to find their pillow has been mysteriously moved to the foot of the bed, or maybe they themselves are now repositioned upside down. This is the work of the Merkuragashi, a mischievous yogi whose nighttime antics leave you feeling disoriented, or maybe they're nudging you to look at the world in a different way. The phrase Gayaku in no Haso reflects the power of reversing your perspective to uncover new insights or solutions. The Makura Gaishi card encourages you to stop repeating the same mistakes that are getting you nowhere and try looking at your situation from an unconventional angle. If you're really stuck, just do the complete opposite of what hasn't been working. Reflection. How can you turn your perspective upside down to find a solution to a problem, gain new insights, or become unstuck? Okay, next we have Beta Beto San, Mr. Beto Beto, clinging, bound energy and release. And this is on page 41, clinging, bound energy, release, the feeling of something sticky. In the stillness of night, footsteps echo behind you. You're being followed. It's the Beta Beto San, a mostly invisible yogi that won't hurt you, but it will annoyingly stick around, lingering, until you acknowledge its presence and invite it to move along. Beto Beto San, go on ahead. Only then will it disappear into the shadows. The Japanese onomatopoeia Beto Beto evokes the sensation of something sticky, like glue on your fingers, or a shirt soaked in sweat. The Beto Beto San card represents the myriad minor annoyances bothering you at any given moment. Constant distractions, unexpected delays, petty arguments, and mental blocks, to name a few. Don't let them get you down. Instead, practice patience, embrace imperfection, and focus on the bigger picture. Reflection. What minor and temporary annoyances are sticking to you right now, and how can you shake them off? Okay, next we have Fujin and Rajan, God of Wind and God of Thunder. Destruction, rebirth, regeneration. Destruction and rebirth. Page 50 and 51, those numbers could be relevant for you. Rajan bangs on his drums, creating the rumbling of thunder, while Fujin wields a large bag of wind to unleash ferocious gales. These two fierce-looking gods, with their rippling muscles, sharp fangs, and wild hair, lord over the skies and conjure violent storms wherever they go. The phrase Hakai Tasaisi expresses the cyclical nature of existence. Destruction is not simply an end, it's also a necessary part of the process of renewal. The Fujin and Rajan card then not only evokes endings, but also creativity and rebirth. It reminds you that when things fall apart, the path is cleared for creation and new beginnings. Reflection. Are you experiencing any upheaval? How can you best ride the storm, find the spark of creativity, and rebuild? And now we have Kamaya Taichi, Sickle Weasel, Speed, Precision, and Opportunity. And this is the final card for this reading today. And this is on pages 72 and 73, so these numbers could be relevant for you. Speed, Precision, Opportunity. Lightning flash, flint spark. A sudden gust whooshes past. You look, but too late. It's already gone. You've been sliced by the Kamatachi. Some say the Kamatachi are so fast that they're invisible. Others describe them as weasels, wielding impossibly long blades for claws. Either way, this yogi strikes with unmatched speed and precision. The four-character idiom meaning lightning flash, flint spark evokes two incredibly fast natural phenomena occurring in quick succession, symbolizing something nearly instantaneous. This card urges you, like the Kamatachi that moves without hesitation, to sharpen your skills and stay alert. Remember that timing is everything. Life often presents chances that vanish as quickly as they appear. When a perfect opportunity arises, you'll be ready to seize it in an instant. Reflection. What fleeting opportunities have you missed recently? How can you act decisively the next time a brief moment of possibility arises? And again, I'm really feeling this has to do with going towards your divine feminine. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.